Welcome, fellow YouTubers. This is SammyFish182 doing another community commentary for this guy right here. His name is MoTown, and he is the Blue Zerg. On the opposing side, we have Captain Crunk. There you go, the red Protoss. I'm going to call him Captain Crunk, even though it's just Cap Crunk. So this is a 1v1 on Steps of War. MoTown versus Captain Crunk. This ought to be a very good game, as Protoss versus Zerg games tend to be not a lot of them, since Terrans pretty much overwhelmed the ladder pool recently, or not recently, forever, in Starcraft 2. So you're out to see a very good game right here. Sending the Overlord out to get rid of some of the black is always a good idea. Maybe he's going to use it to scout, since there is such a short space between both bases. Steps of War is a very aggressive map, and therefore, in my opinion, it makes it a very good Zerg map. Especially with this open, non-destructible, rock-blocked, high-yield mineral, he'll be able to take this high-yield mineral very quickly if he wanted to. Always an option. And yes, he is sending out this Overlord to go have some fun. Spawning pool coming down at 8, or not 8, I meant 11, as I saw up on the production shop, which is very interesting to see. We're probably going to see some early Zerglings, or along the lines of that, maybe trying to tech to Roach Warren or layer as fast as possible. Let's see what's going to go on. Gateway and Simulator going down at the same time, like any Protoss player should, and like any other Protoss player should. As you can see right here, his energy is very low for the Nexus, so that means he is keeping up with his Chrono Boost. Not much happening right here, building another pylon just to make sure he doesn't get supply capped, although he is very close. Especially with those Chrono Boosts, you can get supply capped very easily in the beginning, which is not a good thing. Queen finally coming out right now, which is a good idea, but at 16, in my opinion, that's kind of late. He's not even getting Zerglings out right now. Actually, yeah, he's not getting Zerglings out right now. But as I said, that Roach Warren is coming down, so we're probably going to see some early Roach play, which is always fun to see against Protoss. Roaches are just tanks in their own form, so we're probably going to see some very interesting play. But there are no extractors down, so I don't know how he's going to get those roaches. I just realized that. Maybe he didn't realize that. Spawn larva going down, keeping up with the energy, and the Overlord finally making it over just to check out what's going on. No stalkers out, but he is trying to Chrono Boost nothing, which probably says that he didn't do very good on the Chrono Boost, since look at this, it has so much time just Chrono Boosting nothing. Trying to Warp Gate right now, and another hatchery going down. Yes, it is. I was right that the hatchery is going to be at the high yield mineral. Easy for MoTown to access because it is such a short distance to run. But the main concern that I'm having right now is that he is not attempting at all to connect this with creep, which is going to be very hard to defend this, even with the speed of Zerg's normal units. It's going to be interesting to see. Little hotkey fail. I always hate those. I think that they gotta find a way to have to make hotkey erases. Maybe there is a way. I don't know. If there is, please leave me a comment, because I would greatly appreciate it. 2 extractors going down. Closely at the same time, so he's probably going to try to make up for lost time. The hatchery is going to go up, so we're probably going to see some spike in his economy, but he is at 300, almost 400 minerals, so we probably need to see some better micro from the Zerg player right here. Checking on the Protoss side, this Stalker over here trying to get this Overlord, but he is just out of range. Stalkers have insane range right here at 6 for a first tier, or tier 1.5, whatever it's called, unit. That's very good. Going for a 4 gateway after core, which is always a very good idea. Trying to get those warp gates out as soon as possible. Actually, he did have a research, but he's not using them right now. I don't understand. He does even have 2 queued units on every side. It would actually be faster if he pulled out warp gates and then took out those sentries and stalkers. That's Actually, yeah, that's a fact. And Stargate going down, so we're probably going to see some Phoenixes since he is going just mass Roaches and Zerglings. Phoenixes would do absolutely amazing against this Zerg player at the moment. This Gold Hatchery isn't getting saturated, although there is a queen right now, which is always a good idea to have a queen. But look how much minerals that he had, and remember how much minerals he used to have. You probably should have birthed another queen and then made a whole bunch of drones, or had a drone transfer away from his main into the gold to make up for lost time, since he got since he didn't get those extractors quickly. And since he didn't, he should probably go for a third extractor, since he already has the what is that called? A Roach Warren, and going for a layer, so probably going for some heavy gas tier 2 units like Infestors or along the lines of that. Nothing being built out of the Stargate, which is interesting to see that he put it up. I don't know what to say about this. It's just spinning around in circles. There's nothing to do about it. This Overlord's getting caught out of position, and it's going to pop. Oh, no popping animation, which is always fun to see. He did get supply capped a couple seconds ago, and that's why he is just massing up, what's it called, pylons, just making sure it doesn't happen again. But he did stay for a while when he had those first 2 Zealots and Stalkers. 3 Overlords going out at the same time, so he probably should spread those out or get rid of some of more black. As you can see, that MoTown doesn't have that much scouted for having 2 bases out that are, you know, decently far apart, which is very sad to see, especially that there is no creep around here. No creep, what's it called? Spawn creep tumors nowhere around here to connect these 2 bases, which is going to make it insanely hard for him to work around this. He's making more Overlords, which is a good idea, so he is massing up some units, but there is no anti-air. Should probably make another queen just in case. Hydras are up though, and is he making Hydras? No, he is researching the missile attack, so that's good to see, although he should probably make some Hydras for that to be effective. The queens don't benefit much from it. I just saw that there's an expansion going down. I got to get rid of the black, or the just MoTown view. There is a what's it called, expansion coming out right now. Already has the 2 simulators on it, which is very good to see. Mid game, it only has 350 minerals, which is very good to see. 4 warp gates up, nothing being made in units wise except probes, which is very interesting to see. Hydralisks finally coming out, 2 of them along with grooved spines, so going